Hey everyone, Mew here with a quick tips and tricks video. For those of you new to Final Fantasy XIV or perhaps even you seasoned vets, there are a few tweaks you can do that may make your experience easier and or more enjoyable. Tip number 1. The first thing you want to do is click on the Systems menu, then Character Configuration. To your left, you'll want to click on Control Settings, followed by the General tab at the top. Navigate to Cutscene Skipping and check all the boxes. Hit Apply in the bottom right. This will automatically skip all previously viewed cutscenes with the exception of Castrum and Praetorium. Sorry guys, it's out of my hands. Tip number 2. Also under Control Settings, click on the Character tab at the top and navigate to Battle Effects Settings. During new content or content that I'm learning, I find it extremely helpful to change this to show limited. When you're learning new mechanics and looking for tells, and there's holy spam over here and fire explosions over there, and your screen is just a mass of particles and colors, you're probably not going to notice the AoEs under your feet or the laser cannon aimed at your face. Tip number 3. On your left, click on Item Settings. Third line down, store all newly obtained items in the Armory Chest. Uncheck this box. By default, items will automatically go into your Armory Chest. Why? Great question. I have no idea. Tip number 4. You may notice at certain times, especially on the marketplace, that a tooltip may overlap the item or button you're trying to read or compare. Good news, everyone, you can set that tooltip to fixed location so it will never trigger your OCD again. Just below Item Settings on the left is UI Settings. Under the General tab at the top, you'll want to navigate to Display Action Help. It's about halfway down. Then Position, change, next to Cursor to Fixed. By setting a fixed point, I know where the tooltip will be every time, and I can easily view all windows without them overlapping. Now, this is a two-part tip. To choose a fixed point after applying this setting, you'll need to click System menu in the bottom right of your screen, HUD Layout, and move the Item Help window before clicking Save. Tip number 5. Back in UI Settings, scroll down a little bit, you'll see what I like to call Noob News or Sprout Spam. Under Recommendations, Play Guide, and Achievements, uncheck all boxes to disable those pesky pop-up windows when you connect to the realm. While these are handy for setting you on the right path, chances are this is common knowledge to you by now. If it's not, I'm pretty sure you were just going to close the windows without reading them anyway. This is my tip number 6, probably the most important tip of the day, enemy percentage. Click HUD at the top and scroll to the bottom. This isn't so much of a tip as it is expected. I honestly don't know why this isn't on by default. Does anyone actually play without this on? I mean, who doesn't want to know they wiped with 0.1% left on the boss? At the bottom of the page, click the box for display target's remaining HP percentage. Hit apply. NA status off. Congratulations, you've graduated to pro. Tip number 7. This is more optional, and it's not something that's going to bother you all the time, but I have used it. It is convenient, and I just want you to know that this is there, and that has to do with the game's mount music. Now, you're going to notice a lot of mounts that you get in the game have their own personal soundtrack, and maybe after writing it, thousands of times, you're just not feeling that song anymore. From the main screen, in the bottom right-hand corner, you want to click on System, and then System Configuration. Click Sound Settings on the left, and uncheck Play Music when mounted. Hit Apply. Well guys, thanks for tuning into my 7 tips and tricks for Final Fantasy XIV. Until next time, this has been Mew, your friendly neighborhood ninja. Love you guys. Bye-bye.